Hello and welcome to this week's Haver. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.
Diary entry 23rd of August 2018, Tarbert Ness. With Lindsay working a normal shift this weekend, I waited for her in Aberlour and had supper ready for her when she came into the van. We then drove the rest of the way to Tarbert Ness Lighthouse for the evening and night. We arrived in darkness but parked up easily, then time for a cuppa and off to bed. Okay, I'll admit it, supper did come from the chip shop. (24th of August 2018, Duncansby Head). It is Lindsay's birthday and we were up bright and early. Yeah, right. Lindsay had a nice surprise this morning when Craig arrived for a birthday visit. We both got called some awful names at this point. After lunch, Lindsay and I headed up to Duncansby Head. It is very windy. We eventually managed to find a level-ish spot and settled in to watch Fulmer playing in the wind. One pair seems to be still nesting and being harassed by a great skua. The other Fulmers seem to be helping keep it away from the nest. Before we left Tarbert Ness, we had walked down to the Lighthouse. Here we are parked right beside it. Lindsay walked across to see the stacks, but I stayed out of the wind. And in the evening we had a lovely sunset across between Dunnet Head and Orkney. I had a dram and it was time for bed. (25th of August 2018). We left Duncansby Head and dropped into John O'Groats for a very brief stop. We fuelled in Wick, then headed for Noss Lighthouse. Lindsay took a walk down to Sinclair Castle, but after lunch we decided we'd move on and seek out somewhere sheltered. Well, here we are. We're parked at Noss Head and I thought I'd have a bit of a haver. Lindsay has gone for a walk down to see the castle. I'm feeling a bit under the weather, so I decided to stay here and record a haver. So what am I going to haver about? Well, it's this time it's about something that Lindsay pointed out to me. Just turn that down. Won't interrupt us. Lindsay pointed out to me that we're quite lucky. All our taps, drainage, etc. are controlled inboard. You have to open up a panel and let them out, or open up a door, let them out, turn them on. And this was triggered after we had a bit of a leak, what we thought was a leak, and we had it's the drain tap was had air in it by the looks of it, so we released that and it seems to have stopped dripping. Also the pump doesn't seem to be hunting. Back to the haver. And it made us look at some of the vans around us, and their drain taps were on the outside. You could get to them and open them, which may account for something that's been happening on Facebook in the motorhome groups recently, and that's the totally going OTT about people leaking water and draining water out across car parks. Yes, it's unsightly, but it's grey water. It's no different to what you wash your car in, as we've said before. But here's a thought. Do the people who are on there moaning and whinging and what have you have the full picture? Have the people in that motorhome or motor caravan or camper van, whatever you want to call it, actually done it on purpose? Or has some local youth done it so they can whinge and moan about, oh, look at all those messy motorhomes? We don't know. More importantly, they don't know. And I think the thing is, before you go on and spout, worldwide if you like, I know I'm doing it here, but before you go out and spout on something like Facebook, moaning and whinging about motorhomes or to your local council or whatever it is, think it might just not be the motorhome owner. Because of design, they can't. They're not in control all the time of their wastewater. However, it's a more general lesson before going on anywhere and moaning and complaining, etc. Do you know all the facts? Yeah, we certainly didn't when we started looking for our leak. We thought it was a genuine leak. As it was, it seemed that an air pressure of a bubble of air had built up on the switch and was causing it to activate slightly. Releasing that pressure solved that little problem. But it led to a discussion, which led to an interesting point, which led to the Havey you've just watched. Bye for now. Join us soon for another Donder, another Haver, on Desmond's Donders, on Tuesdays and Fridays. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching this week's Desmond's Havers. We hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget there is a Donder on a Friday and a Haver next Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.